Welcome back to another video, and today we are doing NCAA free-for-all bracket, and let's just say this is basketball. So Syracuse versus Cal. Syracuse is the way better team, honestly. So Utah, Iowa State. Iowa State was pretty bad last year in conference play, but they were pretty good out of conference play. But I'm going to have to go with the Utes of Utah. Virginia, SMU. I got my first upset. SMU over Virginia. Penn State, Miami. I'm going to have to go with Penn State. Penn State basketball has been getting better. Indiana, Temple. Indiana. NC State, Wake. NC State. Georgia, UConn. I got to go with UConn. UConn basketball is back on the rise. Missouri, BYU. I'm going with BYU. San Diego State, Kansas. Now, this is a good game, but I got to go with Kansas. Kentucky, South Carolina. Easily Kentucky. Auburn, Purdue. Got to go with Purdue. Maryland, Fresno. LSU, Vandy. LSU is the way better team. Louisville, K-State. Louisville did lose to Furman a couple days ago, or was it yesterday? I don't remember. I think it was Friday. But I'm going to have to go with K-State because Louisville lost to Furman. Oklahoma, Florida State. I got to go with FSU. Michigan, Virginia Tech. Easily Michigan. Syracuse, Utah. Got to go with Syracuse. Penn State, SMU. I got to go with Penn State. Indiana, NC State. NC State. UConn, BYU. We got UConn moving on. Kansas, Kentucky. Now this is an amazing matchup. But I got to go with the Jayhawks. Maryland, Purdue. I got Purdue being the spoil makers. Kansas State, LSU got K-State. Moving on. Florida State, Michigan. I'm going to have Florida State moving on. Syracuse, Penn State. I got Syracuse pulling off an upset. UConn, NC State. Battle between two great logos. I got UConn. Kansas, Purdue. I'm going to have Purdue moving on. K-State, Florida State. Kansas State. Going to have another upset. UConn, Syracuse. Got UConn. Purdue, Kansas State. Got Purdue. Purdue, UConn. I got Purdue. North Carolina, UTSA. Easily North Carolina. Utah State, Nevada. I got Nevada. Ole Miss, Western Kentucky. Got Ole Miss. Houston, Clemson. Got Houston easily. Wisconsin, Buffalo. Wisconsin. You know, Buffalo did play close to Michigan. I got Washington over, I think that's New Mexico State. Baylor easily over USC. I'm going to have Arkansas over Tennessee. West Virginia over Texas Tech. I got an upset. Liberty over Iowa. Easily Duke over TCU. Alabama will beat Notre Dame. Ohio State will easily beat Texas. Memphis will beat Arizona. Oregon would... Actually, no. Michigan State will beat Mississippi State. As we got North Carolina, Nevada, North Carolina. Ole Miss, Houston, Wisconsin, Washington, Wisconsin. Baylor, Arkansas, Baylor. West Virginia, Liberty. I got Liberty pulling off an upset. Duke, Alabama, Duke. Memphis over Ohio State, and UCLA over Michigan State. Houston over North Carolina. Baylor over Wisconsin. Duke over Liberty, and Memphis over UCLA. So Baylor, Houston. I'm going to have Houston. Duke, Memphis. I got Duke, and then Duke, and then Duke. So that'll be this bracket. Duke will win it. But what do I want to do? Sure, we could do custom NCAA bracket. Illinois State, Southern Miss. Tulsa, Georgia. North Carolina. Oregon State. Oregon. Colorado. Who is that? No clue. Virginia Tech. FIU. Syracuse. Rhode Island. Boise State. Notre Dame. Virginia. Ohio State easily. Maryland. Texas. SMU. Oklahoma State. Campbell. Purdue. Marshall. Vandy. Bowling Green. Liberty. San Diego State. Colorado State. Indiana. NC State. Oklahoma. Tennessee. Buffalo over Grambling State. Fresno State over Texas Tech. Georgia over Southern Miss. North Carolina over Oregon State. Oregon over Colorado. We already seen that in real life. Virginia Tech over Florida International. Syracuse over Rhode Island. Notre Dame over Boise State. Ohio State over Virginia. Maryland over Texas. Oklahoma State over SMU. Purdue over Campbell. Marshall over Vandy. Liberty over Bowling Green. San Diego State over Colorado State. NC State over Indiana. Oklahoma over Tennessee. Fresno over Buffalo. Georgia over North Carolina. Oregon over Virginia Tech. Notre Dame over Syracuse. Ohio State over Maryland. Purdue over Oklahoma State. Upset. Liberty over Marshall. San Diego State over NC State. Oklahoma over Fresno. Georgia over Oregon. Notre Dame over Ohio State. Purdue over Liberty. Oklahoma over San Diego State. Georgia. Oklahoma. And I got Georgia winning that. Maine, Western Michigan. Western Michigan easily. Wofford, Howard. I got Wofford. Arkansas, Nevada, Arkansas. Wake, East Carolina. Louisville, Towson. South Dakota State will beat Troy. Iowa over Middle Tennessee. Michigan State over Navy. Rutgers over Georgia State. Washington over Columbia. Florida State over Georgia Tech. Arizona State over New Mexico State. Texas A&M over Texas State. UTSA over NIU. UNLV over Morgan State. Nebraska over Montana State, I'm pretty sure that is. Weber State, Montana. I got Weber State. UCF over San Jose State. Cincy over Vermont easily. KU over North Dakota. Minnesota over Bryant. Kentucky over Boston College. Miami over Central Arkansas, I'm pretty sure that is. Utah over Binghamton. Pitt over BYU. Alabama easily over Duke. Austin, PA over Bucknell. Wisconsin over Army. Baylor over Toledo. Clemson over UMass. West Virginia over Western Illinois. And Montana. Western Michigan. Arkansas. South Dakota State over Louisville. Iowa over Michigan State. Rutgers over Washington. Florida State over Arizona State. Texas A&M over UTSA. Nebraska over UNLV. UCF over Weber State. Cincinnati over Kansas easily. Minnesota over Kentucky. Utah over Miami. Alabama easily over Pitt. Wisconsin over Austin, PA. Baylor over Clemson. West Virginia over Montana. Arkansas over Western Michigan easily. Iowa will end South Dakota's miracle run. Florida State will beat Rutgers. A&M will beat Nebraska. Cincinnati will beat UCF. And Utah will beat Minnesota. And Alabama will win that. And then Baylor. Arkansas over Iowa. A&M over Florida State. Cincinnati. Alabama. A&M. Alabama. Alabama. Georgia. Gonna go with Georgia on that one. Let's do another one. Let's see. College football teams. We're not gonna do that. You know what? Let's do March Madness mascots. Gonzaga. I gotta go Gonzaga. Oklahoma State, Mizzou, Oklahoma, and I meant Oklahoma, not Oklahoma State. Gotta go Creighton. Virginia. Love that mascot. I love Wichita State's mascot. It's funny. Kansas over Eastern something. Oregon over VCU. Iowa. I have no clue who these colleges are, but I'm going to go with that one. LSU. I think that's St. Bonaventure. That one. Florida State. Michigan State. Texas. UConn. Alabama. I love that Alabama elephant. Gonzaga. Creighton. Kansas. Oregon. LSU. Gotta go with Florida State on that one. Texas. Gotta go with Alabama on this one. Gotta go with Creighton. Oregon. LSU. I love that Texas mascot. Oregon. Texas. Texas. Baylor easily. North Carolina. I love that Wisconsin Badger. Villanova. Purdue. State. Colgate. And I want to go with that. Florida, Virginia Tech. Ohio State. Okay, that's really not even a mascot. Drexel. And I really like the Drexel mascot anyway. Villanova. Tennessee. That is Oklahoma State, I'm pretty sure. Otto the Orange. That. Houston. Baylor, NC. Actually, I'm going to change that to Wisconsin. I got Wisconsin over that. Villanova. Actually, I got Purdue. No, Arkansas. Florida. Drexel. Tennessee. Syracuse. Rutgers. Syracuse. Tennessee. Arkansas. Purdue. Arkansas. Tennessee. And I'm going to have to go with Texas. And let's do one more. Let's go with... Sure, whatever this is. No, I'm not gonna do that. Sure. Mizzou, Tennessee. Gotta go with Tennessee. LSU, South Carolina. LSU. Mississippi State.